Well.
Yeah, just keep
Ro-
talking.
What's up, Mr. Roland's dead? What's going on, man?
Oh man, I have zero of a voice today. What's up, guys? I have zero voice. I don't have I don't have the Wuhan flu, and I definitely don't have the actual flu, so I'm good. Don't worry about that. But I have been sick since Tuesday, as you may know if you watched our stream Friday night, and I no longer have a voice, which just completely disappeared yesterday. But the stream goes on, and we have some stuff to talk about tonight.
Are you sure you don't have AIDS, Roland?
Dude, well, maybe,
Okay,
hopefully not.
maybe.
Hopefully not. No, I'm sure Epstein did though. But anyway,
Well.
while I am dead, at least what I can do is, you know, still talk about solar weather and 3i Atlas and those files that are here. And that's why Roman is here for this stream, which is a little treat for you guys because he hasn't been here for quite a few.
Well, it sounds like he's got. Yeah. You know what, Pilgrim? I thought I missed this.
Wait, Pilgrim. Shire Baggins, build me an army worthy of Mordor. My master, Sauron the Great, bids thee welcome. Yeah, there's a couple benefits to having my voice all fucked up, as I can, sound like a Nazgul.
So the reason that I'm here,
halfling she-elf.
the reason that I'm here is simply because I wanted to see what these two goobers thought just about the Epstein emails and also about the Epstein files. And I also want to talk about kind of like what Roland said, the solar flares and the 3i Atlas, which actually I have a hot take about those two things. But we can get into that a little bit later. So here is my big thing.
Well, hold on. What's up, Corey?
Hi!
Yeah,
I'm here too, but as any other Oni operative would be, I kind of just sit here and let you guys incriminate yourselves.
Well,
Corey's probably got clips of us.
God, I know who he's
out
talking about. You're talking about Mrs. Packer. We're all gonna die.
Roland, wait. Before we start, could you do a Marge Simpson voice with your current voice?
Homie! Homer Simpson!
What do you mean it's Inside Out?
Homer! Homer! No,
Homie! I sound like an old Marge, man.
You sound like her voice actress now currently. That's what you sound like.
I can also be like, Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls. Ashen One, tread lightly the path. You've ever played Dark Souls? That's why I'm the Hollow currently, because I feel like I sound like one of them.
This is actually really funny.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be great. I was like, of course I'm gonna stream if I don't have a voice. It makes it even better. I could do Nazgul ASMR for you guys.
You should. That should. I know I say this a lot, but that should actually be your first video. That'd be really funny if you just did like Nazgul.
I was having way too much fun with his sick voice. His
Dumbledore,
quite literal sick voice.
Yeah, I actually am having fun with it because it's funny. Dumbledore before this. Oh yeah, Dumbledore and Harry Potter 1 and 2. What's something that you said? Oh, earwax. Alas, this is Fox the Phoenix. Young Mr.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Young Mr. Potter will be.
You sound like the OG Harry. You sound like the OG Harry Potter,
It's
right?
almost like Grey Pilgrim just asked me to do that.
Yeah, I'm currently looking for something. I'm sorry. It's why I'm not. It's why I'm not. Hold on.
Yeah, it is why you're not.
Have you ever have you ever wanted to have you ever wanted to? You guys ever see that meme?
What, the little black kid? Yeah.
Yeah, a little fucking kid that's just like, have you?
Oh my god! I thought that was going somewhere else. that little fucking. I was like, oh, shit.
No, it's just that little kid, dude. He's just like, have you ever? And it's just like, bro, like, the stutter is unreal.
Yeah, dude, Kashmirgo is crazy.
Kashmirgo.
Kashmirga.
I feel that.
All right, Roman, you're the.
Why you? Hold on. Why are you hating on me, homie? Why are you hating on me? Okay, listen.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, listen. Roland has his strengths. I have mine. Okay, without me and without him, this show would not function.
That is very true.
So I will not. I will not take this level of scrutiny. Okay,
I am not going.
I'm not used to this level of scrutiny.
I'm not used to this level of scrutiny.
Liar.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh shit.
By the way, Locale Live has been like hilarious the last month without Keem being there. It's so funny.
Roman, since you're here, do you want to give a quick rundown on that before we get into the Epstein files? Because you're the expert on that as well.
Sure. So basically, for those of you that do not watch, so Boogie has been on Locale Live with Keemstar and before he quit Wings. But then recently Wings quit and then Keem quit. So Keem put Boogie in charge of Locale Live. They
oh my god.
went from 6K viewers to 1.7K viewers in 2 weeks. And then Keem put a dude named Rastov in charge of the show and brought on a dude named Booster and a dude named Scooter. And Keem pops in every once in a while. But it's basically Boogie's show with a bunch of no names. And so basically Boogie sold, he had in order to get views, he had a garage sale. He tore up his room with an axe. He went to the hospital because he drank 15 5-hour energies.
Let's see. 15 RG energies.
Yeah, he did drink 15 RG energies.
Liar.
Let's see. He also quit live and then was back the next night because Keem begged him and gave him extra money to stay. And then he was also doing parkour and trying to apply for a job because the premise of the show was that Boogie was going to get a job, but instead of getting a job, he went and bought a McRib and then ate wow.
Fat motherfucker.
And then he was eating while he was on stream. And then basically Keem fired him, but then Keem brought him back because Boogie begged for his job back. So then now Keem's back because their recent episode only got 900 views. So now Keem's back because the show is in free fall. So Keem quit, but then Keem's back, and now Keem is trying to get Wings back. So
dude, Wings tried to fight him.
Yeah, no, but Wings quit 2 months ago, and then Keem quit a month ago. But in that month, the show went from 6K views to like 900 views. So, yeah.
Oof.
That's what happens when you let Boogie run
That's because
things.
when Keemstar's not there making fun of the fat retard, it's not funny.
Well, you guys know how like sometimes edgy humor can be funny, but when it's like
Most of the
selective,
time, yeah.
yeah, like you have to like pick and choose.
Well, yeah,
Imagine
you're right.
imagine edgy humor 24/7. That's what, look how live's been. That's why it's not funny.
Yeah,
Because
but
it's
like, here's the thing: it's not even like edgy when it comes from him because it's just depressing.
yeah, like
It's like, look at
Boogie.
this fat moron
Oh,
attempt to
and
grow
also he's back to
some kind of semblance of what he used to have.
and he's also on his new arc where he lied about lying about having cancer. So now he's back to saying that he has cancer.
He's back to saying he has cancer.
Yes, he's back to saying that he has
He
cancer.
is a cancer.
He said that he said that he lied about lying about having cancer.
He's
But
just
now,
throwing an axe around his room.
yeah. So that was in a ploy for Keem to give him a day off because Keem wanted him to stream for an hour, and Boogie didn't want to, so he went and took a whole doctor's test on stream, and like
From
a
his
week
brother,
later,
because his brother's a doctor. Roman, I
you
am
know,
pulling this up because I want you to defend yourself.
I saw that and I was actually going to ignore it, but listen. Roland's doing fantastic without me. And I'm not saying that he's not capable of running the show. I'm just saying that there's something that I add to it that
Agreed.
back will the show's not whole without me. But I've I've
Agreed.
I've I've needed this hiatus and I'm getting better. And literally when I come back next next month, I should be good to I should be, good to go by that point.
Well, when I took my time off, I told Roman he could stream by himself. It was his decision not to.
Well,
And here's a question I do have. Like, Roman, no offense, even if you don't add anything, we want you here.
Yeah, exactly.
We want you in this. We want you to come in with whether you have the same views or different views, same opinions, different opinions. It doesn't matter what you well, it doesn't matter what strengths or weaknesses you have. We enjoy having you here. I enjoy talking to you. I'm sure.
I want you guys
Like,
to know that my hiatus has had like nothing to do with you guys.
yeah,
No,
no,
it's
I
not
didn't
that.
believe it did. I'm just saying, like,
we know that.
we love having you here. So, like,
Of course. And I also just want I know that like Pilgrim's trolling, but like I seriously though, like, look, there's things that I bring to this show
yeah.
that Roland
I
couldn't
hope I'm
do
doing it, that's for sure.
without me. But then also the reason that I didn't stream when Roland was on his hiatus was because honestly, this show can run without me. I don't think this show can run without Roland. Roland's like the lifeblood of this whole show.
Well,
Like,
that's nice of you to say, but the main thing was like you and I talked about it, and it was that we have a good momentum going right now, and we couldn't put the show on hiatus for 2 months.
exactly.
Which is why
And
we
I told
brought
you not
Corey
to.
in, and which is why I'm running the
And
show.
I told you not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was a group
Yeah,
decision,
and
guys. It wasn't like I just said, I'm going to take a Tylenol, makes your baby's retarded.
no, like the thing is that and
The
like
CIA killed my uncle, and they also killed my dad.
like
This
like
is
the thing is
RFK Jr.
the thing is that I
I'm having so much fun with this voice. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to when Roland went on his hiatus. I didn't want to stream without him. Not saying that Roland wants to stream without me.
No, I
I'm
prefer
not
you
saying that.
there.
But the point is that when Roland went on his hiatus, we also didn't have Crimson then. We didn't have Corey with us then. There are
Yeah,
people now that can like help out Roland
that's
if
true.
I'm
Yeah,
not here.
we have a
When
team
Roland
now.
went on
But we didn't have a team before. Now we have a team.
when Roland was on his hiatus, it was kind of just me and him. And so I genuinely didn't want to do this like by myself.
Well, that was like a year
Roland,
in. Yeah, it was like a year in. Year and a half
yeah,
in.
like Roland's not on his own, even if he doesn't have me. So
Oh, dude, if I needed to and I couldn't even make a stream, Corey could run it with Crimson. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
like, yeah.
We're good.
So, but
Like,
right, right. So, but like that's kind of my whole thing is that like I took my I'm taking my time off because I know Roland's got it like I know Roland's got it without me. And I told him before I left, like, take care of this show because I fully intend to come back. I'm coming back like, I'm coming back like next month. But I just like I don't know if Pilgrim actually that'd be good. Just, Corey,
well,
me, Crimson.
you're also doing a lot of work, like
I am, yeah.
behind the scenes.
And also I'm still uploading clips. It's
Yeah, I
not
was
like I'm
gonna
not
say
doing anything.
Roman's still doing a lot of the editing and stuff like that.
It's not like I'm not doing anything.
Well, Pilgrim, we do have another show that we're working on that's gonna be probably the first week of every month, as opposed to the last week of every month, because the last week of every month, all of us are really busy. We all have 3 streams. So we have a Monday Night Mayhem and then a Fictionology, which is Wednesday, by the way, guys, on Crimson's channel. And then we have, my show on Friday with Roman. And so there is a show that we are working on, which is strictly anime related, which may or may not be in the works for the first week or second week of every month.
And also, since we're here, Pilgrim and I may also be having something going on too. Maybe. That would be
No,
solely.
definitely have the Lord of the Rings stream coming up on December 26th.
That would be. Well, I was gonna say that's actually my return date. Actually, like
Yeah,
my,
it is.
like that's actually my official comeback date is
Well, I
that.
haven't announced it, but now you have, so there we go.
Well, hey, I mean, like I would have said anyway, just to get people to view. No, but so But yeah, so Pilgrim and I are kind of working on something that would solely be a Batman podcast.
Oh, that'd
Like
be cool.
we would only just talk about Batman. Like,
That'd be cool. Yeah, there's so much
Yeah.
to talk about there, man. You guys could talk about it for fucking episodes upon episodes.
Well, that's kind of the point, is that
So-
that would be also kind of like that'd be kind of like a once a month thing.
Well, here's the thing. Corey and I were talking about doing a Star Wars / Halo one.
You guys can do
And guys, that's something very interesting that we're talking about is expanding the Roller Room cast into having multiple different shows that certain people just run together. And then we have the Roller Room cast as like the regular show.
I want to do So I want to do what Locale Live did, but actually do it right and have actual shows that actually are entertaining beyond just the Roller Room cast.
Well, brother, we gotta do our political one too, man.
Well, I have my political channel, but if you guys want to, if y'all want to, y'all can join me.
We could stream that same stream. Yeah, well, that's kind of what we're saying, Pilgrim. The Roller Room Network. It's kind of what we're saying, something like that.
I would have to change the channel name, but yeah, no, that actually would be kind of cool. Like that, That would be
Yeah,
that
like,
was something
so we'll
that
all rotate, obviously. Like, we could all have different shows together, but it's like, all we got to do is just, it really only takes one of us to set up the StreamYards link, and then those people can run it as long as they have the, or like one of us can sit in the background. Like, I could sit in the background of a show between you and, or I mean, between like Corey and Crimson, for
Yeah.
instance, or like Muffler Tape and Crimson. Like, I could sit in the background and just do what X-Ray Girl does for Friday Night Tights and just control everything.
what
Yeah,
I
and there's nothing
told
wrong with that.
Yeah.
what I told Crimson and Muffler was though
Well,
that
I'm
like
gonna be on. I'm gonna be on that. Okay, Roman, are we gonna announce that? That's a possibility. Because I didn't
huh?
say anything until I didn't say anything. I just use that as.
Well, they said that they were thinking about it. No, but so like what they told me that like something that I suggested to them was that like you and me wouldn't touch it. They would just like record it and then send it to me. But
That works.
if you but if you want to be there, you absolutely can.
No, I
I
talked
don't
to
care.
them about it already.
Yeah. No, but like I'm saying though, I think that there should be, and like Roland, I'm not saying this as a slight, but there should be shows without us, like not just like that
No,
we're
I
on every.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's fine. That's fine.
yeah, yeah. But
GMG
no,
does that, and it works fine with them.
and I'm also net. I'm also trying to network. Pilgrim didn't tell me no when I sent him this name for the idea of the Batman pod. Since it would just be me and him, what do Corey? What do you and Roland think of the dynamic duo? That would be hard, right?
I don't think it would be that difficult. I mean,
What
No,
the
I'm
fuck?
saying
No, you fucking retard. Jesus Christ.
oh
for
no,
the
I was zoned out
Hard
for a
as in,
second.
that's hard, bro.
What?
I'm saying that I'm saying like
Roman, you
that's a
swear.
dope name is what I'm saying.
God damn it,
It's a dope
Corey.
name.
Corey is so white. It's crazy, bro. We live so close to Philly.
Bro, my brain is on 3 different planes, and none of them are this one.
Nah, bro, it's fine.
I don't think it would
The
be
dynamic
that difficult.
duo.
Yo, bro, that would go hard, right? I don't think it would be that difficult. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. It wouldn't be that difficult to change the name. I mean,
No,
it'd be a good
no,
idea.
no. What I'm saying is that doesn't that sound like a cool name for a Batman podcast?
The
Considering the
dynamic
Batman
duo?
Not
because
for
Batman
us.
and because Batman and Robin are called the
Right.
dynamic duo.
Is that
So,
not already someone's name? Is there not already a group that does that stuff under the
Okay.
name Dynamic Duo?
no, I
Yeah,
don't
you'd
think
have
so.
to. You would have to name it something more creative than that. To be honest,
I
with
mean,
you.
if you want to do the name Dynamic Duo, by all means, do the name Dynamic Duo. I'm just saying, I don't know if
Well, no, I would name it something like Energy and the Pilgrim or something like that.
Energy Pill.
No,
Ooh, ooh.
Energy Pill would be cool.
Right.
But
All right.
my point is, we're talking about expanding to multiple different shows with different hosts, kind of get more people involved. So,
Yeah, like that's kind of something that I wanted to. If you guys want to start it earlier while I'm still gone, you guys can. But that's something that I wanted.
Next year thing.
That's something that I wanted to start in the new year.
We have to sit down with the entire team and talk about it, what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
so,
but without
after the Lord of the Rings stream, we'll do it all. But anyway, I wanted to kind of get all that stuff out there since Roman's here. We could talk about it.
Well, since Corey hasn't really, Pilgrim, I love that. We will workshop that.
That's a good one. That's a good one, buddy. I like that.
You and I will talk because me and him wouldn't even be starting that show until like February anyway. So, but so since you haven't really talked much, I wanted to ask you first. Did you see any of the Epstein email leaks? And if so, like, what did you see?
The most I saw was that it was like um a lot of black ink. A lot of theories came up that the name of one victim was that of the woman who took the forever nap, if you will.
Indeed.
And people are assuming that she's the one that did that, when in reality, I mean, I don't know if she is said person who is, I don't know if it's her name under that ink or not, but
I guess my
somebody
question
is
is,
saying it's her under
sorry,
that.
sorry. My question is, do you believe the emails? I guess is my question.
Do I believe the emails?
Do you believe that like what's in there is real? I guess is kind of like my question because
I'm gonna go with yes, purely because someone was like, I heard someone resigned. And for knowing how corrupt our government is, if someone's resigning over the emails being released, that
also
kind of lays credence to it.
Also, I also buy it because it came from the Epstein estate. These were like used in his court case. So, that's what the prosecution used to lock him up were these actual like, emails and such. So, I do think that there's some merit to them. I wanted to ask both of you so there's this one where like
Is this the one that
like
you've been texting me about? To those just joining us, I do not have a voice, but I still exist. I have a voice.
in the political world, Bill Clinton is known to his friends as Bubba. So there's this one email where Epstein's talking to Steve Bannon and he asks, do you think Putin still has that photo of Trump blowing Bubba? So
What if he was just playing a saxophone?
Yeah.
So if that email's real, what in the hell? Like what? What? Like
Here's my question.
I was like, it could be any Trump though, too. It doesn't have to be the one we know currently.
Yeah. On top of that, if it were Trump blowing Bill, would that not make Trump our first confirmed gay president?
Gay president? Yo, actually, that'd be really funny.
Gay confirmed.
Yeah, gay confirmed, bro.
There's also
wait, yeah, I could probably do the Call of Duty voice. Gay confirmed.
Oh, why does that actually work?
Yo.
You want sicko mode or Mobamba?
Yo, tell me what's something they say in Call of Duty.
I don't know. Search and destroy.
Search and destroy. Oh, wait. Slayer.
Bubba was also a horse. That's not any better.
Dude, Trump was just blowing a horse.
That's not any better.
Dude,
that's not any
battle.
It's great. What are you talking about? Trump's out here blowing animals. He's getting in touch with his
friggin' believable
side.
Does that mean that like so like in this case, I'd actually rather Trump be gay than him like blowing a horse because that's crazy. That's crazy.
You're saying you'd rather Trump be gay? What's wrong with that? Blowing a horse?
Pilgrim,
yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's 2025. People are becoming trans species.
Corey.
Dude, wait.
Corey. You would rather the president of the United States gave head to a horse than head to Bill Clinton?
Well, yeah, because if he gave, so hear me out, right? He could be like, "I'm trans species. I'm a horse."
I don't want to hear you out.
Hold on, let me cook. If he's trans species,
don't
not only
wanna
is he our first confirmed trans president, he'd be our first confirmed gay
I missed
president on
this.
top of that,
I
and
missed
he's
this.
orange. You guys are just upset that I'm cooking because Trump is checking off so many boxes that a certain group of people shouldn't hate him anymore
oh my god.
because he's one of them.
I mean, that is kind of genius,
Join
actually.
'em.
He also on Saturday was dressed just like
What do you mean?
Mom
Yes.
Dami was.
What do you
That's
mean,
actually
these people?
That's actually so freaking cute. No, but I don't. So
Big
then
Mike, shout out, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
To kind of switch gears a little bit, but still on like the Epstein stuff. What do you guys think about them? Like, basically, except there was one Republican from Indiana that
There's one
voted no.
retard.
Other than that, what do you guys think of them like unanimously voting to pass the Epstein files? Like, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
No, I think
That's great.
I think most people are good people. I think most of our politicians suck, but I think most of our politicians want the truth for that shit.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that it's definitely scrubbed. 1,000% scrubbed.
I told
Like-
you on the phone, it's exactly like the UFO files. It's the same exact thing. It's going to be redacted mostly.
I don't think any people in power are really gonna get mentioned. They're gonna put it on like Stephen Hawking for sure.
Wait, Roman, tell the chat who you think. Oh, it's going to be the scapegoat that you told me on the
Mitch.
phone.
Mitch, it's gonna be Mitch. I'm telling you right now.
Mitch McConnell,
Yes, because
that
look.
fucking turtle-looking motherfucker.
Okay, no, listen. Listen.
He
They
looks
have to have.
innocent.
They have to have a fall. So they have to have a fall guy, right? And so
Right.
like.
They use the
So-
old retard.
So if there's no like arrests that come from this, there's going to be some sort of a mutiny. At least that's how I feel. So they have to have someone fall. Mitch is retiring next
I
year.
hope it's Fauci, to be honest with you.
I'm just saying, if they're gonna pick someone, it's gonna be Mitch because like Mitch
Nasty ass motherfucker.
won't know what's happening. Okay, and you can just put him into an old folks jail, and he'll be
What about what's her name? Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah.
listen.
Do you think they can
Listen
get
to me.
her?
That's possible.
Listen to me. I'm in favor of locking her up too, but
Yeah.
I think she's too powerful.
Her husband's gay.
No. I don't think she's too powerful.
Her husband's gay.
For the transsexual gay Trump that we have, trans species Trump.
The transsexual gay Trump is a crazy.
Dude, we can't. There is no way they're gonna let our boy DJT go down.
I don't know what
That's true.
Is that a juice box?
Yes, people are using it now because you can get penalized, and there's other interesting coinkydinks that happen when you say the funny J word for those with the you know what.
Jew?
Yes. Shit. I dropped
Oh,
something.
pilgrim. Okay, stop.
Wait, that's the word?
Yeah, Jews. The Jews won't let the truth
No,
come to
if
light
I'm sitting
because
here on
Iron
this
Man
show-
was an agent.
So when
You're
I
sounding
talk,
like
wait. So when I talk about the Anunnaki and the Book of Enoch in what, February or April, whenever the fuck we're doing it, Roman, March, April, something like that.
I think it's March, yeah.
When I use the word Jew to refer to Jewish people, I'm gonna get fucking shit on YouTube.
Dude, you're gonna get Mossad.
That's gay and retarded.
Well, oh, speaking of Israel,
Oh no.
did you guys see what happened with what is it Elon that owns Twitter, right?
Wait. Are we talking about the
Is
same
it?
thing?
I don't know, Corey, is it?
I don't know.
Are
That's why I'm
we-
asking.
Yes, dude.
Are we,
Okay, So Elon
we
Musk,
talking about the
he
same
put in
thing?
this feature for everyone who has the blue check mark that they have to put their like nation of origin or the location where they're
DHS.
actively working. So the
The
Department of
DHS.
Homeland Security on Twitter, since they have the blue check mark, they had to do that. And for a day, it said they were from like Tel Aviv, Israel.
Yeah.
And because of that, everyone fucking lost their shit. And Elon Musk had to remove that feature because everyone was just like, why is the Department of Homeland Security based in Tel Aviv, Israel? It's the United States Department of Homeland Security.
There's
and they're
also
in Tel Aviv.
they found that
Bigger.
they found that for like both sides, a bunch of like political influencers were from like not here. They were from like other countries. There was like
I mean, I
there
could've
was
told
like they found that the Lincoln Project or something was from like the Netherlands or something. And then there's like Trump HQ or something that's like based out of China. Like it's actually crazy. Like
It's fucking hilarious.
like none of these accounts are from here, which is actually
Mhm.
crazy. Like it's kind of but like here's my question. Was that real? Did it actually say that on there that like
It did.
that like
For like 24 hours, it was just like Tel Aviv, Israel from the Department of
Did they-
Homeland Security's
well,
like
that's gnarly.
official Twitter page.
did they do that as a joke?
I don't. With the amount of anti-Jewish
Pilgrim, that's
sentiment
crazy.
that's in this nation right now,
Pilgrim
I
is
doubt.
you're crazy for that, dude.
yeah, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Are you trying to get us killed?
Pilgrim, you sound like Kanye, bro. By the way, I don't buy that.
I'm like
There-
people. Why the fuck would you go to
There-
that island?
No. Okay, listen to me.
Why the
I
fuck
know
would they
that
go
this
to
is
that
not.
island?
I know that this is not a roll of Rome, but I just want to say, I was gone for 3 weeks, and bro said he was sorry to the Jewish people. I don't buy it. Kanye's lying. There is no way that he's telling the truth. No way, none. I don't. After making that song about how he howled Hitler and said that he would like read, how he would read like Mein Kampf before he would go to sleep, like, I don't buy that.
Two
That's
chapters
definitely not
before I go to sleep.
right. Like, and then Roland, he also took the Cousins song down off of he took that off of
Gave
my
Spotify as
cousin
well.
his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't make a song where you talk about giving your cousin head.
And he said it 5 times.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
gave my cousin hey yeah.
You know what's crazy, Corey, is that he actually kind of sounded like that too. He was like, I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head.
I
And he said
wouldn't
like
put it
5
past
times.
him to be the guy that's like, I'm out here blowing my cousin. And it's
Yo,
just like,
Pilgrim, clip both of those, please.
yo, Pilgrim, you should totally do it.
Well, you also just said something.
Yeah, do it. That's what I'm saying. Do it.
Honestly, though, bass, bro.
Palantir.
Why in the hell are you an anti-Semite in the year of our Lord 2025, bro? Like, the Nazis.
He's not. He's fucking trolling you, dude.
I don't know. He may not be. Like,
We don't have a moderator who's an anti-Semite. YouTube.
you know what? This might get me canceled, but I don't care.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
man.
not.
Don't you do this on our channel.
I'm not for.
Roman's like,
I'm
I
not-
don't like you. He's like, listen, I actually like it just goes.
I
not-
actually
so-
love my
No,
Jewish
Corey.
overlords.
So-
They're great people. I love them. I enjoy consuming my goy slop.
So I'm not for bullying people at all. However,
Except for
I've come to the
Ruth.
realization in these last 3 weeks, which is something that I've always realized, but I think I'm gonna start doing it now. We should bully Nazis. We should like
Oh,
make
no shit.
We should,
That's an amazing realization you came
Dude,
to.
I can't believe you've come to this revelation.
Well, no, because see, I used to just not say anything, but now,
Oh, but
But
now you're
now-
like, let's bully them. You know what, dude? I used to not say anything, and then I learned about World War II, and I was like, let's kill them.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't go that far.
What
I
do you mean?
would.
What do you what?
I positively would.
I don't believe in playing games.
Great Pilgrim, 10 out of 10 insight. Roman's like, I wouldn't kill the Nazis.
Stunning and brave.
Hey, listen. Pilgrim
Very
also
good,
said,
Kanye. Very cool, Kanye.
you know, maybe instead of coming back in December, I'll just retire like permanently. Nah,
No,
son.
no, 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 no,
no.
no. We need you. We
You're
love
allowed.
you. You're stunning. You're brave.
We
We
own
love
you, motherfucker.
Keep on buttering me up, Corey. I
dude.
like it.
I'll fucking
Okay.
you know
Jesus Christ.
put you in a
You'll
blender
butter
or
me,
some
Corey?
weird shit. I don't know.
I don't
You'll
want
put me into a blender. What?
Yeah,
Excuse
dude.
me?
Get you to that liquid Roman state.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god. That sounds heavenly,
Is
actually.
is that not like a anime term?
No.
Like
Liquid.
isn't it like liquid like the good shit?
A liquid state? What are you talking about?
Wait,
I
the
don't
What are
know,
you
dude.
saying, homie?
Wait,
What are
Pilgrim,
you saying, bro?
Pilgrim, what's the Rocky 3 speech?
Rocky 3.
I'll do it right now. Hold on. It's the Rocky. Rocky.
You know what would actually be really fun to hear in his current voice? The Pearl Harbor
That's,
speech.
Pilgrim, that's not Rocky 3. That's Rocky 5. Mickey loves you. It's from
Got another cat.
Rocky 5.
I love you.
He must be bro.
That's Rocky 5. You're a
Mickey.
fake Rocky fan.
Mickey loves you.
Mickey loves you. Nicki Minaj loves you.
No, it's
Nicki
Mickey.
Minaj could love me.
All right, wait.
Nicki
What
Minaj
is-
could love me.
What am I doing? What do you guys want me to do? What voice is it?
The Pearl Harbor speech.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to fucking send that to me then.
All right.
I'm not
The
looking
Pearl Harbor speech?
for Harbor speech. That could be like
we
a
talking
million-
about Roosevelt's?
Yeah, Roosevelt's fucking speech to Congress after Pearl Harbor, where he's like, "I want to declare war on, you know, the Japanese."
Honestly, that was kind of his one blemish because, like,
No, it wasn't. We
allegedly,
nuked the fuck out of him and created anime.
Here comes the
Well-
sun. Do 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 do.
well, see, because if you actually buy into the rumors about FDR, he actually allowed Pearl Harbor to happen so that we could, get into the war. So
I don't think that's true.
I don't buy that either, but that's just what
I've looked into this a lot. I don't believe that, and what I do believe is that FDR had a lot to do with like UFO, just like
Disappearance.
information and whatnot.
Also, he was also a badass. He was the only president to win 4 terms.
Yeah, he was
The
also
only
wasn't he? Corey, what are
Only
you?
president with a massive penis.
Wait, Corey, just pull up the fucking lyrics, dude. Like,
The lyrics?
The lyrics? Bro
Dude,
was rapping to the Congress.
I've
Bro was
been-
rapping to the Congress.
Yo,
I've been
Congress,
fucking
check it.
Yo, Congress, check ye.
You know what I mean, bro.
I got you. Hold on, Roland. Hold on.
I'm pulling it up. I'm
Nice.
pulling
You
it
guys
up.
fucking want this to be done. Why are you making me work for it?
Because I told you.
FDR, Congress,
Here, let me
Pearl Harbor.
I'm gonna send you a link.
Don't send me anything because I'm actually just not going to click on it.
I'm gonna send you a picture of
How about you
something
don't send me
that
anything?
you're gonna find incredibly hot.
You just share your
Roland,
screen.
Roland, I'm putting this
No,
in.
it's just gonna be easier for you to click it on your computer. What do you
It's
mean?
not. It's not though.
What do you want me to do?
All right, fucking
Okay.
do a thing.
I'm putting this
Do-
into the.
What do I want
I'm
you
putting
to
this
do?
into the.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I'm
What
putting
is
this into the private chat, Roland. I'm putting this into the private chat.
You're
It's the
private.
whole speech.
What the
I'm
fuck
putting
is
this in.
No, not you. The fucking like. Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate and of the House of Representatives. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation and at solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. Indeed, 1 hour, and that's it.
Ah, damn. It didn't say
I
it. Sorry.
can get
Okay.
Here.
Corey. I got a better idea.
Me.
Corey.
Give me a quote from the director.
All
When
right.
he's talking about like hardcore or something.
Since Rowan's making voices, I'll also make voices too.
You just sound like a gay Trump.
Well, I mean, he
So
is
Trump.
gay, so exactly. Trump is gay, so I mean, why is my cat howling outside of my door?
I
Is she not
can't.
fed?
I don't think
Please
it's
just
possible.
pull up this entire source so that I can just get you.
Did no one feed my cat? Also, why are my neighbors fighting downstairs? I can hear them like punching each other. What the hell?
You might want to
What
call
is
the
going
police.
on? I have a couple times, but I don't want to do it while I'm on stream. You guys really don't want to hear me calling them, do you?
No, not particularly.
Here
bad,
you
bro.
go. Have fun with that.
Dear chat. Wait, hold on. All right. Before we get into like the solar weather and 3i Atlas, before Roman has to leave. Dear Chairman, I write today in response to your committee's request for more information about our program and the suspected incident at Outpost 17B. No doubt by now you have reviewed the video logs transmitted by our recovery agents dispatched to the region. I am sure you have seen the empty bases, the barricades constructed by the survivors, the cryptic warning left on the wall, the battles that apparently took place between team members that had turned on one another. Yeah, there's nothing left, buddy.
I hate private chat. Private chat can suck on a knob, bro.
This is. I might just start copying and pasting and just sending everything to you.
StreamYard wants. So StreamYard StreamYard like wants to add vertical streaming, but they don't want to fix their actual app. Cool.
My dear Epsilon.
You know what, bro?
Hello, Alpha. This is your birthday.
StreamYard should Epstein themselves, bro.
What the fuck? You can't say
that. You mean not kill themselves? He didn't kill himself?
Actually, that's true. Wait, so does that mean that we're gonna get the full video now? Not, the one that they put out in, July that had that 1 minute of missing footage?
No. There's no fucking way in hell.
Yeah, right?
There's no way in hell we're getting that video, dude. There's no fucking way in hell.
This whole thing could have just been avoided if Pam Bondi didn't say that there was no files. It was kind of crazy.
This whole thing just could have been avoided. If piece of shit.
Yeah, if they hadn't done any of it in the first place, it could have been. Yeah.
Dear Chairman, I implore you to release the Epstein files.
Wait, Roland, do you think you could do a Morgan Freeman right now? Maybe.
I'm creeping around right now. You just can't see me.
You are Morgan right now, bro. Okay, all right.
I'm creeping around right now. You just can't see me.
Are you?
Though I may have but a measly shiv, it is quite effective when applied to the jugular. I'm quite dangerous. I'm creeping around. My name may be Morgan, but I'm more like the Captain Morgan. I'm a dangerous pirate.
Yo.
You have no idea. I play God because I am God. Strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Because I'm also Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what they used to call me in high school.
I have
Morgan
no
Obi
idea what's going on, but
Morgan Obi-Wan
Morgan Freeman is trying to touch me.
Morgan Obi-Wan Kenobi Freeman is what they used to call me. I'm also Lucius Fox because I'm smart and know how to make Batman his coolest gadgets. Is that like technically like did I just technically do blackface or is that
Nah, because you'd have to be on camera wearing it.
yeah, I think I'm good. It's just a voice. All right, Roman. Solar weather. We've had a crazy freaking month with that.
Okay, so actually, I wanted to talk to you both about that because I have a theory. So the Three Eye Atlas is
It showed up.
connected
It
to
showed up right as the
like
sun started popping off, bro.
so Roland, do you remember when we were like talking about how like the Three Eye Atlas was like right behind the sun?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
back then. It's gonna pass by us really soon.
Okay, so what if the Three Eye Atlas was causing like the solar storms? Like that could be like what it was.
Well, they're saying that's not what it is, but like I am wondering about that. What's really interesting about the Three Eye Atlas and the solar storms is that the sun was almost ejecting like a fuck ton, and it could just be coincidence. But this thing has been traveling and traveling and traveling and traveling and traveling for probably 1,000 fucking years at least. And
What
it
makes you
has,
say that though?
they've said that.
Oh,
They think it's old as fuck. Like from like a planet that blew up and this piece just kept going. And it has 5 different tails on it. If you Google a picture of Three Eye Atlas with its tails, it has 5 different tails coming out of it. It's ejecting gas from 5 different locations.
is it really?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
Pull the picture.
let me
Give me
yeah,
one
here,
second.
let me-
Let me go grab my charger from my phone. I'll be right back.
Okay. Three Eye Atlas tails. Okay. Hold on. Corey, have you heard much about the Three Eye
At
Atlas or
least
no?
no.
So it's it's allegedly a comet that's heading towards Earth. But Roland and I have been like debating the last couple months whether or not it's a comet or whether it's potentially something else. Um, so let me show you, Corey, because um I wanted to ask you, like, do you think that this is just like an ordinary comet? Because I don't know, man. This kind of to me does not look like a comet. Here, let me pull up this picture. This will be the best one to show you. I don't know, Corey. This to me does not look like this doesn't look like a comet to me, but I could be wrong. I mean, maybe comets have changed.
Actually, hang on. What's it called? I'll pull it up real quick.
The Three Eye Atlas, 3 and then an eye, like 3 and then a
Three
lowercase
Eye
I.
Atlas Comet.
Yeah, well, it's
I
not.
don't know if it.
I wouldn't even consider it a comet, but
I don't see Roland. That's
So
kind of what
it
I'm trying
looks
to talk to
from
Corey
this
about.
one photo I have, it looks like a long
well, there's a different picture that China got where you can actually see. It's like black and white, and you can see all 5 of the tails coming out the back of it.
Hold on.
I know. I saw it on Twitter.
Is this it, Roland? Hold on, let me
Okay.
pull this up right here.
I'll tell you in a second. It's black and white. I mean, if you pull up any recent article, it should.
Is this it right here?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I'm telling you, it's one picture. There's a black spot or like a bright spot in the middle with black lines coming out of it, and those black lines are the tails.
Oh. Okay.
It's producing light, which is reflection, because it's apparently made of nickel, which they believe, at least. Obviously, we have no.
So Roland, you do not.
The interesting thing. It's not producing the type of tails that we're used to. That's it. No, it's not all 5, but that's one of them. That's the biggest tail.
What?
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Wait.
That wouldn't shock me.
Wait. The real Slender, like the girl? The people that killed the girl?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's some old school fucking internet history.
So I wanted to ask you guys.
So that I don't girl believe that she escaped prison?
Is she? I don't believe that Threat Atlas. I don't believe that the Threat Atlas is a comet, but I don't know if it's alien though either. I think it's just like.
Yeah, I don't think it's a comet in the way that we know comets, because comets have to be made of ice. Generally.
So then, Roland, my question, and I guess also to you, Corey, is like, if it's not a comet, what is this thing?
Well, rock. One, it could be a big ass rock. 2, is it expelling gas? Is that what they believe it is doing?
Yes.
So,
and it's expelling gas from multiple different locations. Weird thing is, it sat behind the sun for quite a long time.
Could it be a star?
No.
No, what the fuck?
It's not hot enough.
No, wait, Roman, that's literally not possible.
No, it's
Do
not.
you?
A star is?
No,
hold on. I gotta talk about that. What do you think a star is?
Well, I thought that a star was like a because like the sun is a star, so
yeah,
I thought that maybe they're there's millions of different suns that is out there that we see, but
every star you see in the sky is a sun.
But a shooting star,
yes,
is a star that's dying, right?
It's not a star. It's a meteorite.
A shooting star is called a shooting star because it's going through our atmosphere and it looks like a star that's moving.
Shut up, Pilgrim. You're gay. No, I'm kidding. All right, Simba.
A star that is dying is a supernova.
Or a micronova.
So
a star that's dying is a dwarf.
Or it could also be
dwarf and then a white hole. No, stars don't create black holes. We don't know how black holes are created.
I thought black holes were created when stars collapse in on themselves and they just keep going.
Still don't technically know how a black hole is created. We assume multiple different things. We have no definitive answer because we haven't been able to create a black hole.
Nor have we been in the black hole.
Did you guys see this? This also might be the cause of the solar flares too. There was a giant hole in the sun.
Yeah, there was a massive sunspot. That's exactly what it was, and it was firing out. Yeah. So
is this common?
No.
Is this common? No.
No.
It is not. No, so we were getting hit with X class solar flares for the past like couple of weeks. When that big Amazon thing happened, where
Amazon
all the
delivery.
different systems shut down, and all the computers shut down like a month ago, it affected everybody's jobs and stuff like that. If you know, you know. If you had any Amazon services, they were all shut down. It was the same thing with Microsoft and a couple other ones. That big outage was because we got smacked by a solar flare, a big CME, which is a coronal mass ejection. Now, with these solar flares here and these mass ejections, these CMEs, the sun is like basically just fucking throwing up on us, dude. Now, what's really strange is that all of this was happening while Atlas was behind it, out of view from us, for about 3 weeks. Now Atlas is on its way here, so we should be able to see it within the next like couple weeks.
That's kind of what I was saying earlier. I think maybe they're connected. Maybe like Atlas did something to the sun, potentially.
I mean,
Although don't we have solar flares like all of the time, but we just don't notice? Like it happens constantly, doesn't it? The
well,
sun's
yeah,
always
but
giving off
also
flares.
there's a new Balthazar that came in too. No, not to my knowledge, Wonderlist. I mean, I could look that up.
They fired a defense system thing. Oh, I did not know that actually.
By the way, what's up, Wonderlist?
Hello, Wonderlist. Is this why the Northern Lights are being so far?
No,
Wait,
there's
they're being
no
seen
defensive
far.
system against the Atlas.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that is exactly why the Northern Lights are being seen so far south, because the sun is smacking us a lot. Oh, dude, I am hella sick.
I can't wait for the ozone to just dissolve and then the
Yeah,
sun's
so-
radiation cooks us all
So, like,
alive.
that's why people are able to see them so far south, and it's actually kind of crazy. It's really freaking cool, but it's also not very good. Like, if a big enough I mean, we're getting hit with X class CMEs, which we don't usually get hit with. These are like X10s, I believe. If we were to get hit with something like an X100 or an X1000, that could be the end of, like, it could be an EMP, like an EMP. Initiating EMP, and the sun is basically just going to throw up on us. And then
I can't wait.
make sure you have a vehicle with a 2-stroke motor.
You mean like they said that like the sun's gonna blow up in
Look,
like what, like 2 to 3 billion years, but like
yeah,
it can
well,
happen
yeah, but
it can happen at any time.
no, it doesn't. It wouldn't even be blowing up. I mean, it would be minuscule to the rest of the solar system. It would just be that it would shut down our grid.
I just never
And
thought that
if
like
our grid shuts down, you know it's gonna go anarchy. If you don't know how to survive in the wild, you ain't gonna fucking survive. And
of course.
like, the other problem is, if it's strong enough to shut down our grid, it's likely going to affect the poles, magnetosphere. The poles are already shifting. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the poles are shifting and they're moving quickly. Like, we're talking.
They're swapping.
Yeah, they're like an inch a year. They're gonna no, they're not even just swapping. The poles are going to the sides, like they're going horizontal as opposed to vertical.
Are they
It's
not
weird.
supposed to move
I don't
horizontal?
know, Roman. Has the North Pole ever moved in history?
Yes.
No. Wait, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes,
It
Like
has
but
one.
no,
millions of years ago during
yes,
the Ice Age.
in human history, bro, is what I'm talking about.
Not in human history, though.
No, exactly. Yes, the poles are moving and they're moving quickly. And that affects the crust and the way that everything on Earth is moving, and all of these things have to do with this. So, if a big ass CME hits us, then that totally means likely pole shift, magnetosphere going wild. That again would affect its EMPs, and not only that, mass flooding because it's gonna heat up. And it's gonna fuck up things like the um, ice caps,
Well, yeah, I mean, if we get
and
hit with an EMP,
it'd just be another great flood like in the Bible, and like on top of that, like dude, we're talking things like that would probably cause an air burst. Which, if you don't know what an air burst is, it's where a cylindrical hole is punched in the atmosphere. So the surface of the Earth is the vacuum of space because of an impact.
Huh.
So basically, if a hard enough CME hits us, let's say the CME is big enough to be the size of a fucking country, that country is just
Dead.
deleted.
hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, bro, space weather is scary. Everybody follow space weather news on YouTube.
And you know what's the scarier part, guys? There's
Hold
no
on,
way that we can stop it either.
no, there's really nothing we can do right now. But why do you think all these fucking billionaires are making bunkers? Why do you think Jeff Bezos has spent millions of dollars on a fucking clock in the middle of the fucking Saguaro Desert? Or Colorado, or wherever the fuck it's at.
Well,
I've stayed up
it's
and out in nowhere until 3 a.m. several times, but I've yet to see them. Meanwhile, my friends in the city see them. Okay, yeah, dude, I've seen them. Just go to Alaska. It's worth it.
I mean, like, here's the thing.
I don't want to follow it. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, it is something that's kind of scary, but it's something like I pay attention to. Off topic, but I remember pissing my pants as a kid when I saw the space station fly over at night. Literally thought I was about to play a game of IRL Halo.
Honestly, I'm with you. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Honestly, Pilgrim, I'm 100% with you here. Like, there's no point in crying and worrying about it.
I'm not worrying about it. I just find it interesting.
I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying,
I
like,
mean,
I'm sure that
if
there's
you
some
don't have an
people that
existential crisis, then you're good. You know what I mean?
I'm sure that there's some people that like stay up worrying, like, bro, what if the solar flare hits today? What if this is the one? What if
I'll
this is
tell
it?
you right now, there is warning signs. The government probably will not tell anybody because it will cause mass panic. The warning sign will be if you ever wake up and the sky's red and the sun looks red, then you know.
That's just like the end, right? Like that's
Not
just
necessarily.
It's not necessarily the end. That's just solar flare, I think.
No,
Right?
humans will survive it. I mean, things survived the impact from the meteor. You know, Chicxulub. You know, so
actually humans would die
and
faster
also
if
Pilgrim.
this
Also, Pilgrim, this is Monday Night Mayhem. We do have alien technology, and I do believe we have space lasers. So we can stop it.
Space lasers.
Star Wars
actually
is real.
Roland, you actually think that we could? Like, if we had time to plan for it, you think that we could stop it?
Yeah. Like right now, no. Right now, if like the sun just decided to go supernova, we're fucked.
Yep.
And like also right now, if Atlas decided it was just gonna change course and go straight at Earth, I also believe we might be fucked.
So here's a question I do. There's two questions I got.
Hold on. But 100%. Give it more time after UFO disclosure. Yeah, we're set. I mean, why do you think we have the Space Force and shit like that? You know what I mean? It's like
So
trade the UNSC. Wonderless fan here, I mean, knows what I'm talking about with the Halo shit. We'll die and orcas will become the dominant life form. No, it'll be octopi.
I don't know.
I think I'd just curl up into a fetal position and accept my fate if that happened. I mean, you could.
That
I'd
is
probably
definitely
probably find a way to
thing you
watch
can
Star
do.
Wars. I would probably watch Star Wars or Lord of the Rings and chill out. But I'd also definitely try to survive. I mean, of course, if something's like if there is a possibility, if it's like certain death, and like no, but like if it isn't certain death, then
What? So here's a Corey. Before you get to your question, because like I know that you have one really fast. Do you guys think that it'd be worse for humanity if the sun went out, or if we got hit with the supernova?
It would be worse if the sun went out.
oh my god, we would be dead within 48 hours.
Yes.
48 hours?
But with a supernova, the sun would expand and consume Earth.
Yeah.
And here's the
A
thing.
micronova.
Here's the thing I wanted to bring up a second ago was that they've run simulations. We have about 100
Wait. Hold on, Corey,
years.
Corey, one second. And one listen, we'll get to your chat, but Corey, 1 second. Putting chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay. Joe, listen. We're in contact with aliens. It's all these beings, they're around, they're doing things. But we got to be careful because they're going to get us, Joe. They're going to get us.
So you want to talk about what the real controllers of the Greys are? It looks like Sauron.
Have you ever had a significant head injury?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. In that...
Go ahead.
Yes, my mother twitted my fucking tipples.
All right, Corey, shoot. What was your
So
nipples there?
They've done simulations, and NASA's done simulations, and they say we have about 100 million years left before our own sun goes supernova.
It's like Darth Vader.
Okay.
Which, to us human beings, that's a lot of time. To that
it's not.
A galactic
It's not.
timeline, it's about like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And so essentially, if the sun were to go supernova, it would expand. It would consume Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and then it would get the super gas giants of the rest of our galaxy. It would get so hot that the gas would actually burn off.
Well, hold on. Technically speaking, doesn't a supernova expand?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Pull back in on itself and then explode?
Yes, but what I'm getting at,
right?
I was getting there.
All right, get there.
There's two things, like when a star dies, there's three options for it. One, it's an immediate supernova, which it expands and then collapses in on itself and explodes into a nebula. If it doesn't do that, it either expands and then shrinks into a white dwarf star, and then it has a few 100 million years as that, or it expands into a red giant. And if that's the case, then it too will live for another few 100 million years before burning out. If it were to become a supernova, it would expand to roughly where Earth is, maybe Mars, before collapsing in on itself and exploding. And with that explosion, the rest of our galaxy, whatever planets are left, would be flung,
solar system,
if not shattered into asteroids.
So, to answer your question, Wonderless, personally, you want to hear what I think? I think you're seeing UFOs. I don't know.
I think you're just seeing planes fly overhead.
Corey, look at this one. If it doesn't
So,
sound
like,
seismic, if it doesn't sound like a seismic charge when it blows, I don't want it.
So, like,
yeah, I agree.
So, like, here's my thing. I think no human could survive a supernova. I think some humans would actually be able to survive the
Correct.
sun going out.
I
Some humans
absolutely
would be
agree.
able to
I
survive
think
it.
no human can survive a supernova.
Roman, nobody can survive the sun going out because the sun going out means no oxygen because all the fucking trees die and it gets extremely cold as space. No one survives.
You don't think that like the fish would?
No, no,
No, because the oceans would freeze over.
yes,
And the only thing, okay, I will argue that the only thing that could potentially survive would be the deep sea underwater life
no.
and or
Arctic life probably, but no, nothing else.
no, the Arctic life could die off because the Arctic life goes underwater to eat the fish and all that stuff in the water. And if
Not
all that shit's
necessarily.
dead, they're not gonna survive.
Okay, guys. None of this matters. The plankton will die, therefore there will be no oxygen.
Yeah.
48 hours. Everybody will freeze first. All humans will freeze first.
The supernova would kill us though instantly, right?
Yes, a
Well,
supernova would kill us significantly faster than the sun going out.
Roman, have you gone outside in the summer and it's really hot out?
Yeah.
Okay, look how far away the sun is and it's not in supernova. Now expand that sun by twice its size.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
we
not
would
going to
all
expand
die
by
within,
twice.
like,
It's going to be a lot larger, and it's going
No,
to
I
actively
know.
consume the
Corey,
Earth.
Corey, I get that. But we'd be dead before it even hit twice its size.
Yes, we'd be cooked alive.
Yeah,
There'd
before
be no
any of
life
that.
that can survive that either, right? Because like
Everybody
like,
would be dead way before the sun even ate our planet.
everything would melt, right? Is
Yeah.
that how?
Yeah,
Is
we
that how
all
that would go?
passed out
Yeah.
and died. Yes.
Everything would almost instant. You know what happened when like the nukes went off and everything kind of just like evaporated in Japan?
Yeah.
It's that, but
Yeah,
worse.
you mean when we bombed anime into them? I remember.
So I guess neither of the scenarios are good, but humans would survive a little longer if the sun went out than if we got hit with supernova.
It's
Maybe.
you know, like the temperature how do I describe it? Because to answer your statement, yes, if humanity were to survive, we would survive longer if the sun went out versus a supernova
Yeah, by 48 hours.
by like 48 hours, if that, if not like 20 minutes.
Yeah, slightly longer. Nothing really.
So
Yeah,
it says
I do okay.
it says without the sun, within a week, surface temperatures would drop to freezing, and within a year they would reach negative 100 degrees Celsius.
Yep.
I don't know if I buy that.
You don't know if you buy that?
A week?
No,
A week? Wouldn't it freeze like within like a day?
So the thing they're
Maybe.
taking into consideration here is what's it called? The atmosphere. What we shouldn't
I guess.
like ignore is how important the atmosphere is to our planet and our overall survival. Because we can have an atmosphere of like 3 times the thickness, and if the sun were to go out, we would have, heat, yes, in quotation marks, heat for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But after a certain point, we're going to be out of residual heat. So
Yeah.
we're essentially just like at the mercy of how much insulation we have.
So like everything wouldn't freeze within like 48 hours then. It would freeze within like a month maybe.
Everything would
We'd have
freeze within like 2 weeks, but at that point everything's already dead because everything died because there's no oxygen because all the plant life died. And with all the plant life dead, all the animals died because of their either asphyxiation or starvation.
Yeah. Damn. That's
I
crazy.
mean, there's a slight chance humanity could survive because we don't need the sun to burn coal. We don't need the sun to run hydro dams. We don't need the sun to run wind turbines, and we don't need the sun to run nuclear power plants.
We do need oxygen though.
I was going to get to that in a second.
Yeah.
With all except for one source of electricity generation, that being solar, we could generate electricity. With that, we could then run UV lights to then keep small greenhouses going.
Fallout shelters.
We could, in theory, run greenhouses. And we could use those greenhouses to keep an amount of plants alive, but it would probably be just enough air to keep the bunker alive.
Well, that exists in Sweden.
Yes.
So essentially, humanity could survive the sun going out. Maybe.
It's a very thin, very small chance. But
we have no chance with a supernova. But we have no chance with a supernova. Yeah. Like that's just it. If we got hit with a supernova. So the supernova is coming within 100 million years, you said?
Give or take.
Damn. But like, did they say in that study, Corey, why like that's the timeline? Like,
that's just the average timeline for suns. The suns have a lifetime, and our sun has been alive for a lot longer than humanity's been around. And our sun's been alive a lot longer than Earth's been around. So
we could be wrong about all of that.
Essentially, you need the star, the mother star, if you will, to be around for about a few million to a few tens of millions of years for the sun to gather enough particles and mass and material to have it start forming planets. And then after a certain point, once a planet's formed, you also then have to wait for the environment to be just right. Earth is a lot like older than you think. And so are things like sharks and trees and crocodiles.
Earth is like billions of years old. Like it's
close to it, yeah. And like just like think of the sun as a giant battery. At a certain point, the charge of the battery is going to be dead.
Yeah, but I think within like 100 million years, humans may figure out a way to survive a supernova. Maybe.
The way humanity would survive a supernova is if we did not live on Earth anymore.
Yeah,
if we found a new planet to call home, then we would survive a supernova.
Yeah, but it couldn't be within this galaxy, right?
Maybe. It's a very
like
thin
if we went
chance,
to Mars,
but it's still a maybe.
No, like
Mars is in the path of being consumed by the sun when it goes critical. The thing you're thinking of is
the second Earth that we found.
If it's a supernova, I don't think there's any planet in our galaxy that would survive it.
No, not at all.
Damn.
Because it's seismic charge.
Dude, that actually scares me more, I think. The fact that, like...
Yeah, we would have to completely leave our galaxy, and the last thing we'd see if our sun were to go supernova is the star behind us twinkling. The light that's behind us, that's been our mother star for eons, we would just see it go out. And it'd be like someone's turning off the light in this room we call the galaxy of the Milky Way.
What's happening, Muffler? What's going on?
Yo, I was hearing some weird talk in here, so I decided to jump in because like I wanted to make sure I was available to like do minor critiques on what we're talking about here because so if an individual star goes supernova, you understand that doesn't impact the rest of the galaxy, right? Like
yes,
right. Okay.
Solar system. I was like, it's not. It's not
and
solar system.
Yeah. And in addition to that, too, like the other thing about it was that our sun, based on what we currently know, is it would never go supernova as well. That would be the current understanding of it. Yes. What their current understanding is that it would become a red giant. because it would start bonding helium rather than hydrogen. And once it bonds helium, it will expand in its size. And so what will end up happening is that the inner planets will get basically overtaken by the mass of the star, because the sun will expand that much, right? So that's the current understanding that they say. And so, yeah, it would become like a red giant. And then eventually what would happen is it would slough off the outer layers. Again, this is per normal cosmology currently, so it would slough off the outer layers once it's done, and it can't, bond helium anymore. So it will then become like a dwarf star then. So like maybe like a brown dwarf or like a white dwarf, something along those lines. It would lose mass at that point because it wouldn't be able to maintain its structure. But again, there's a lot of things that we don't know about stars because, again, they think that they're gaseous currently with the current paradigm, but there is like other lines of thought that would indicate that they're not gaseous at all, and that they would actually have like a liquid metallic surface, because like it goes into imaging. So anyway, sorry.
So really fast, muffler, because I'm gonna be getting off here in a few minutes. But I wanted to ask you.
Do that.
So I asked Corey and Roland what they thought would be worse. So I wanted to ask you if we got. So which do you think is worse? Like, which do you think humanity would not have the chance to survive more? The sun going out or a supernova?
No, well, like supernova would be fine if it's far enough away. Like that's not really an issue for us, in my opinion. Like
I'm saying like if our sun hit us with a supernova.
Oh, it wouldn't hit with a supernova though. Like in all actuality, you're talking about like maybe a large CME or something. Like that would be a very bad day for us. Like we would lose all technology at the very least.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, I think that there's more of a chance that like humanity survives the sun going out.
No, maybe. It wouldn't. Why? Why would you say that?
Because Corey was explaining that that we don't need the sun to run like dams, and we don't need the sun to use like nuclear power, things like that, and like and like we could keep certain small plants alive with like by like running greenhouses, and so then therefore that could keep humans alive in bunkers. Whereas if you get hit with like the sun throwing you into like super hotness, you have no way to survive that.
Okay, so
that's just it. You know what I mean?
No, I don't, because I'm really confused at what you mean when you say the sun goes out, like disappears.
Like there's no more sun.
Okay, then you'll just freeze to death and you'll die. Like you can't live with or without the sun. Like it's you're in a Goldilocks, baby. Okay, like you're like Schrodinger's cat. Okay, you're alive and dead at the same time. Okay, like just count your blessings. Okay, because you would freeze to death. You would not be able, like. The only reason we would even have anything going on is that if you could generate enough gravitational, like thermal activity in Earth's core, okay. But if you can't do that enough, like with like the moon, for example, okay, so you could maybe generate some heat from the pull, okay, because of the friction and stuff, but you would lose so much activity on the Earth that it would just become like a cold, desolate rock. Like it would be completely consumed with ice. Okay, I don't know how you would live, bro. To be perfectly honest with you on that, that's insane in my opinion. And then the sun, like it would never go supernova, but if you're talking about like a really strong CME from the sun that we would know of, like you would be able to survive that. The issue is that because it's not like Knowing, the Nicolas Cage movie, it wouldn't be like that. It would be something closer to like maybe like a really strong version of the Carrington event, and so like if you get like a strong version of that, like you could technically have like arc discharges from the atmosphere down onto the surface, so you could have like some weird scarring. So depending on where you're living, you could like die horribly and have some really bad things happen to you. But the thing is that the big issue for us would be the loss of technology. Okay, so you would still be able to survive. It's just you would have a loss of technology, and you would also have an issue where because of the Earth's like geomagnetic field and stuff, it would probably take a big hit. You would probably have issues like with cancers and stuff too. So like people would probably have some really bad issues on that end as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, fellas, you guys have a fantastic rest of your stream. I'll see you all December 26th. That's when I return. I love you all, and I'll see you all later.
I didn't even get a good boar.
Sorry. I'm also eating, so that's why I'm muting.
Oh, well, so am I.
All right, voiceless. What's up?
Voiceless?
Yeah, like toothless. You know, that's Rolo right now. Or not.
I'm just going to hang on. So, I have no idea what we're going to talk about right now.
Yeah, you're cool. I mean, I was just popping in literally just for a minute or two to try to help out and show support. But I heard discussion on the sun. I was going like, wait a second. You know, so I had to, and not from what you were saying per se. It was, you know, like, I don't know what your take is, bro. We got like, we would just fucking die if the sun wasn't here. Okay, like we wouldn't even have life start here to begin with. You know?
That, and also the thing we forget is that the only reason why the Earth is spinning is because of the sun's gravity. We are moving in orbit around the sun. If the sun were just to be gone, we would have no gravity and we would just start floating away.
Yeah, exactly.
So if anything, we would need doors that seal and hold each other in place without gravity. Inside a bunker that once again has no gravity, so there's no way to get plumbing to work without a pump.
No. You get gravity from Earth. Like there's the you have relative gravity.
Yeah, you have relative gravity to Earth, but it's going to be a lot. Wouldn't it be a lot weirder than what we have now?
Not at all.
Well, wouldn't the Earth stop spinning?
Not necessarily. No, I mean it would still maintain its angular momentum. Okay. So it's already spinning. So an object in motion tends to stay in motion, right? So it's going to continue to spin until it's acted upon by an outside force to stop that spin. And so the sun disappearing would not stop that spin. I mean, you would take a large astral body to swing by Earth in order to, like, gravitationally tug. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we would just be a cold, lifeless rock that would essentially be like an asteroid, except kind
of like Mars in a way.
Yeah. Hurling through space and a trajectory.
Now,
maybe we would get slung towards the galactic core, and if that's the case, then maybe we could get captured by another star. But if we get slung out, we're already on like an outer rim, more or less. So
we're the outer arm of the universe.
Well, the galaxy. So like if we were to get slung out, then if we go in like deep space, then like there's a good chance that we're never going to be captured by anything else ever again,
and we just die.
Yeah, because like eventually you're going to run out of heat, energy. Like there's only so efficient, like there's only so much recycling of energy you can do without an external source.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you guys see this is an old bit of information. Did you guys see the what's it called? The potential halo-like ring that was found in space?
I heard something about it a little bit.
Yeah, there's this massive, like, not natural ring-like structure that's like thousands of kilometers in like diameter. And it's just floating through space, and it's like fuck off in the middle of nowhere. And the Halo community is just like, oh no, the rings are real. Yeah, let me see if I can't find it. Oh wait, hang on, I have to alt tab out of this game. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Halo rings real?
Rolando, your guess is as good as mine on whether or not
That's
Lolo's dead.
not what I want. I don't want actual fucking rings. I want the Halo. Why is that one fucking $75 from Pan? No, never mind. Let's stay focused. In space. Let's go with that. Here we go. This is from I don't know how viable this metro.co.uk site is. Oh, yeah, no, it's a lot bigger than a few thousand kilometers. I'm sorry. Scientists have found the biggest thing in the universe, a vast, mysterious ring 5 billion light years across. Let me go ahead and pull up StreamYards again so I can watch you squirm. It's so big that researchers have no idea why it exists, and it contradicts all current models of the universe. The vast, mysterious object is reminiscent of the Halo rings in the hit science fiction game series. The ring of 9 vast cataclysmic explosions in the about 7 billion light years from Earth and cover an area of sky more than 70 times the diameter of the full moon. Why am I... There we go. Each gamma burst ray... Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so it is... All right, I'm not losing my mind. Each gamma burst ray, or each gamma ray bursts, GRBs, releases as much energy in a few seconds as the sun will do over its 10 billion year lifetime. GRBs, the most luminous events in the universe, are thought to be the result of massive stars collapsing into black holes. It challenges current theories about the makeup of the universe, which sets a theoretical limit of 1.2 billion light years for the largest structure. Professor Lajos Balaza from the Konk Ali Observatory in Budapest, Hungary. I'm sorry, Hungary people. I can't pronounce anything. Who led the observation said, if we are right, this structure contradicts the current model of the universe. It was a huge surprise to find something this big, and we still don't quite understand how it came to exist at all. The team now wants to establish whether known processes of galaxy formation and large-scale structure could have led to the ring's creation. If this proves not to be the case, astronomers will radically have to revisit their theories about the evolution of the universe. So, obviously, Rolando, that's a very real possibility, but also I like the idea of it being a Halo ring. Well, I think you can see why I like the idea of it being a Halo ring.
Fucking nerd. You're good, dude.
I totally wasn't playing Magic the Gathering 10 minutes before you joined, though.
Roland, are you alive? I hear background noise. It's weird. Well, regarding that story, I can respect that. I have issues with how their imaging already works. And there's issues regarding the age of the universe and other issues too that are not 100% resolved. Like there's a current prevalent theory and they're trying to resolve that within their current prevalent theory. But I anticipate probably within the next 10 to 20 years that theory is going to change dramatically, and we're going to have a different look at certain things like this. So I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine right now, but I would tell you that I don't believe their imaging at times, because they just make shit up sometimes too. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, they doctored photos of, you know, Mars or something like that, which they've absolutely done. But it's in addition to that, like the whole thing about them trying to find the black hole at Sagittarius A, that was like an artifacted image that they were just, we're just going to, you know, run it through the processor over and over. Oh, now it looks like what we want it to look like. Here you go, and stuff, right? And so if you understand like medical imaging technology, like there's good reasons to believe that some of that shit is just fake that they put out, and doesn't capture headlines though, unfortunately. So.
Right, it doesn't. But at the same time, like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Sorry, I'm just like, it's my own opinion. I'm kind of
just
skeptic.
like started talking, and I'm like, I get it. What?
Yeah, no, I have that gift. You're good, dude.
Yes, well, Rolando, think of it this way. If the Halo rings are real, that means mendicant bias is real. That means we have an entire Forerunner empire that is just waiting for us to come and claim it after the Flood's been killed. And if all that's real, then we know that the Flood exists and that we just have to get there and be like, delete the Flood. And then they'll just do it. And then, you know, we'll be set. We also have to make sure we don't destroy the 7th Halo ring, and we need to let the Ark build the second 7th Halo ring so that the universe will be safe. We just have to check with the monitor to make sure that the indexes are there and that the what's it called? The seeds of life are still in the yall refrigerator, so that if the Flood kind of pop up, we can just hit the reset button, and we'll just hit the reset button until the Flood's gone.
Conversely, it could also be, the Prothean citadel at the center of the galaxy, and in which case, if that's the situation, what we need to do is really get it out there to Pluto in order to, reclaim the mass relay, in order to get our ass over there and then start the fight against, the Reapers. Okay, so that's
okay. I thought it was going to be Reapers too, and then you said the ass relay, and I'm like, there's no way ass relay was the actual term
mass
in Mass Effect.
It's the mass relay.
Relay.
Yeah,
I'm like, mass relay is it, but not ass relay.
Yeah,
so I'm either hearing shit.
You had the butt on the brain. It's all good. I get that way too.
Yes.
I am the Goonium president. Okay, so.
Muffler, did I slight tangent? I was thinking Space Aliens, Tau, Warhammer, D&D.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did I explain that my next character, if I use him, will have advantage and sneak attack on every attack?
What the how did you manage to do that?
Rogue ranger build with the air the flying beast. So with the beast doing a flyby, him attacking it on the rear, I get advantage on it.
Yep.
And then
the help action,
with the help action from him, and then since I have advantage, I get sneak attack.
Yep.
Because of my rogue secondary class.
That makes for good. The only issue with sneak attack is that it only applies to one attack per round. And so the interesting thing is trying to get extra uses of sneak attack in potentially. But since you do have the ranger, you'd be a little bit beefier. And so the thing is that if you were like up in melee, you could maybe like act a bit tankier and try to like pin a target down. Because if they move out of your your zone of control, then what would happen is you'd get your attack of opportunity, which would trigger sneak attack again too. So yeah, there's a couple things you can do with that. It's pretty.
I'm
solid.
also thinking of trying. One thing I would also want to do is maybe do like an artificer ranger, so that my flying beast is a drone I made, and I'll just give him a net, and then I'll just have him fly in, drop a net on someone, and if they get hit by the net, then they're just stuck under the net. And then I would equip a weapon that has like stun or something, and then I would just hit them with the stun attack every round, so they're stunned under a net, so every attack is with advantage.
Yep. If you wanted to go chaos style, you could probably work darkness in there and dark vision. So like you would probably be able to do like a rogue slash, like warlock or something, and then be able to get like the ability to see in magical darkness and stuff from the special abilities that a warlock gets, and then turn around and just walk around casting darkness on you all the time, and then that way you just have like an area where you always have advantage against them, and you just sneak attack away and stuff too. You can do some cool stuff with it. I mean, because you can hold concentration on darkness, and darkness can be like on an object. I'm pretty sure it's not just like as far as I'm aware, it behaves like a light source, like light or something. So I could be wrong though. I'd have to read the rules again. Is a good shit, brother.
Is very foon.
Yep. D&D rocks.
It does.
Anyway.
What else?
Like, so I know you guys were talking about the sun and stuff like that. Like, I literally, like, as soon as I started texting in chat, like, that's when I showed up. So was there anything else that you guys had covered before I jumped in?
That Trump, there was a message that Trump was blowing Bobby, which is a nickname for Bill Clinton.
Bro.
And I argued that if it's not talking about Bill Clinton and it's talking about a horse, then Trump could either be our first gay president or our first gay trans president for being bi-speciesist if he doesn't want to be our first bestiality president.
I mean, interspecies reviewers is a thing, so I'm sure that he probably can write up a review for us and, tell us how it went. No, in all seriousness, though, like, yeah, I'm not for sure on all that. I mean, I know that he signed to get all the files released and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. I still think that there's going to probably be some minor sabotage with it around the fact that, like, they'll probably still try to redact anything where there's an ongoing investigation or something too. So that's kind of unfortunate because I'm pretty sure people just want names regardless, even if it's going to spoil, lawsuits and criminal, trials against certain people. Like, I'm pretty confident that they just, they want mob justice at this point, and I can respect it, so. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I can respect it at this point, though, so.
As could I, but at the same time, it's like, if this could bust a huge child predator ring,
yeah, pretty much.
I'd rather that than whatever tiny little fucking crimes are that are happening right now.
Yeah, it could also expose like international espionage, as well, which would be a really big deal in my opinion. Like, yeah, I don't care if it's with an ally either. Because I know you always hear the Israel get tossed around a lot, but like I really don't even care about that. It could be anybody. Like it could be another member of the Five Eyes. Okay.
Yeah, if it's like, oh, France has a huge child predator ring, like let's go burn France to the ground.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Protect kid.
Yep. Well, I mean, like even like Five Eyes style though, like with like the UK, they had like Jimmy Savile and stuff like that too, and so it's like, and they constantly have issues related to, grooming gang scandals and stuff like that, where it's just pervasive culture where people just don't want to be, called racist and stuff over there, and that's a pretty big thing, and so. It wouldn't surprise me if they try to like get influenced that way, for example, internationally. I mean, a lot of people like to bully and pick on the crown, you know, and their influence over the world and stuff like that, you know. But so it's one of those things. Like it could be anybody. Okay, it could be our own government trying to manipulate its own citizenry. You know, even so, that's the thing with it.
And that's the thing. Like we need it to come out so we can, you know, stop it.
Yep, 100%. But yeah, sorry. So I was just curious, you know, like, you know, I'm probably going to stay for about another 10 minutes, but I figured I'd lend some support, talk about a couple things.
The only other thing I was going to say is that as it's been going the past couple of weeks, my D&D group hasn't really been, you know, doing the D&D. And I'd rather not lose the fun of D&D. I know we're not going to, but I'd rather keep up with playing and all that.
Yep.
So if the following time, like the following week, or hang on, words. If this week of D&D, this Friday, doesn't happen, then I'm going to be like, hey, let's hold our actual D&D group. Let's hold the one shot.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be a thing where, depending on who's calling out, we're at the point where if one of the players or the DM has to call out, we can't do the mission, the campaign, the session.
Sure.
So if one of the players calls out, then it's going to be everyone here that's going to be playing on our one shot could be free. Why wait till an unspecified amount of time when we could just run it now?
Yeah, of course. Like, I understand the logic. That makes sense. Just depends on when it's supposed to take place. Would depend on like whether or not I'm going to be free for it. I mean, I'm thinking I should, but the major thing on my end is that I have to help with some siding with my father at some point, and we're thinking, depending on like rain and other stuff like that, like we may be able to get some work done. Since, I mean, I'm going to have like a 4-day weekend because of the holidays. So, yeah.
So essentially, what's going to happen is it would be Friday evening. We probably wouldn't start until about this time Friday.
Okay, yeah, then that's probably a very doable situation for me.
If not, it's probably not going to start until like an hour from now, so like 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That works good. So yeah,
it's going to be a late thing, and then we're going to be like from 9 to like 12 or 1.
Rolando Ramirez.
Yeah, Rolando. Oh, Roland, you missed it. We were talking about the IRL Halo ring.
Yep.
That thing's dope.
You were either asleep or you sounded like you were choking on a bag of dicks, maybe too. I don't know.
Bro, he was probably just in another room talking to fucking what's his name, Bobby.
Oh, listen here. The Tylenol is gonna make you feel all funky weird. It's gonna make you
say that Tylenol's gonna make you autistic.
Autism. We're doing autism, and
anything I don't flag is gonna make you autistic.
Yeah. You almost have to like put a finger on your Adam's apple and just like vocalize it. It's like,
I don't have
well, the thing that you have to understand about these pharmaceutical companies is that there's a lot of incentive for them to, hurt the American people and keep us sick. And so we have to focus on our food as well as the growing cause of autism.
Yeah, anyway.
So
really careful.
So like last week,
No.
I went with Christina to go pick up her uncle so that he would be
No,
here
you
for.
didn't.
I didn't.
No, liar.
Fucking shitty ass Anakin right now. Good God.
Liar.
But yeah, we went to New York to pick up her uncle, and my God, is New York a fucking cesspool. I fucking hate New York City. New York is shit, dude.
Oh, that did not play.
We'll get into New York in a second, but we went there, we picked up her uncle, we went back to her aunt's house to drop him off, and they were talking about how he's like, oh, it's all in the food, and how like how come the Amish don't have autistic kids? And it's just like they do. It's just there's such a small population.
Put him in a box floating down the river, Grandma.
I have no idea what the fuck you just said. It sounded like you were speaking tongues, like you became a fucking warlock.
I said you put him in a box floating down the river, Grandma.
Sorry.
Box River Grandma.
You said, what do they do with autistic kids?
No, I know. I get what you're saying now, but it's just like when you first said it, you were just speaking in tongues.
I'm already speaking in tongues, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm just glad that you got this week off to recuperate and then watch My Hero Academia with me later because I'm going to drag you to that, you slut.
You're a slut.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was around today. Okay. Well, what do you want to say about it?
Big gay.
No, yeah, you're cool, dude. I'm just again glad you saw a doctor.
I'm just glad I don't have something gay like COVID.
No, you just have a flu-like illness, so like you could have
Anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
All I know is my
Guess
throat.
what? It's like a coronavirus, except not because that's like the cold. So
Well, it's
flu.
interesting. That's what they told me before COVID. They were like, "Yeah, it's like a flu-like illness. We don't know what it is."
Influenza, it's either influenza, a strain of it, or it is like a coronavirus. So, and now you're on the flag watch list for YouTube. They're going to add the note. It's going to be the best thing ever.
Oh.
Your
Just
avatar
spin
pick
it,
is perfect for you right now. Like
Oh,
you
I
picked
know.
the perfect one.
I made
Just
it.
dying.
What did you real quick, this is kind of like a funny side, because again, I know that this is like generally some more serious topics at times, but did you check music and did you see the pirate shanty where like they took Star Trek and they turned it into like pirates and did an AI song with it? Because I tagged you in that on the Discord and I thought that you would really enjoy that.
I shall give it a look after the show.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Warp speed ho.
Well, I mean, most of the topics were hit. I don't really know how much more there's for us to talk about tonight. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I'm good to call it if you guys are, but
Yeah, I was about to leave, so like I can respect it. I just popped in to contribute a little bit. Apparently, I talked so much that Roman was like, "Well, I got to leave," and then that's kind of how
Yeah,
our conversation went.
I hate to say this, but like I hope Roman doesn't feel like we're trying to exclude him from the show. I hope whatever Pilgrim said, like, just washes off his back, as if you will, like, just doesn't sink. Because I miss having Roman on the show, dude.
Yeah, dude, I think he'd be awesome. I've
been missing that fucking goober.
Why does a boat float but a rock sinks?
I will fucking throat punch you for making me think about this episode again, okay? Like, dude, I watched that first episode just to see the tree, okay? And I saw the tree, and it was beautiful, and then I was like, cool, this is horrible, and then I just left. So.
I killed an ice troll in 10 seconds.
Why is it called a rock if it doesn't rock?
Why is it called a rock if it doesn't have an RPG? I don't know.
A boulder dash.
A boulder.
No.
Boulder.
But yeah, I'm gonna jump off, boys. So yeah, you guys, I'll let you do your own wrap up and stuff. But yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, I will tell.
I'll see you in
We
chat.
will see you on Wednesday, 100%.
Oh yeah, dude. No, for sure. I was already talking with Crimson about it. It's gonna be epic, epic.
The
So, yeah.
Boulder
It's gonna
would
be a
like to
fun
see
time.
you on Wednesday evening talking about Sword Art Online.
Well, I better see you tonight too. Here in a couple minutes. But anyway, yeah, that's neither here nor there. Anyway,
Right.
and Krabs,
I'll be
Rory,
neither nor there.
sorry I wasn't able to play earlier, but I will. I'll try to play some tonight. Maybe
You're good, you're
maybe
good.
later this week. Okay.
Yeah, we got time, baby.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta play some
All right.
Battlefield.
Peace out, you homos.
See you later, Gay Boy.
Goodbye, my beloved.
All right, guys. So we pretty much hit everything we needed to hit. Got the 2 hours here. Big chilling. And then yeah, I mean I am quite sick, so hopefully by Wednesday my voice will be cleared up. If not, I will still be streaming Wednesday night and I'll still be streaming Friday, so we should be good to go. We will see. And then I mean shit, I think what?
We'll definitely try and get that D&D out to you all by Friday.
That is very possible.
Especially
since I'm off this week.
Yeah, and it's also it's gonna be a fun little thing. I have a few snippets of I have a few bullet points I really want to try and get us to go through.
Indeed.
But essentially what this my plan, just for like a little a sneak peek to try and understand what we're trying to do. All of our characters are in purgatory for one reason or another. We need to find a way to get back to the real world.
We gotta go back to the past, Samurai Jack.
What's that?
Gotta go back. Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
We also have to find a way. We could do it a multitude of ways, and I'll let you guys think of what ways you want to try and get back to the real world.
I already know how I got there, so
we know how you got there. So we'll have to see if that's going to be a functional way to get back, especially with your newfound friends.
The BWA man comes guy. The BWA man comes with me.
Yeah, we'll see how everything goes, and I'm really excited to see the way Shane's character is going to act if he picks the one character I think he's going to pick. I think I remember what they said they're going to have their characters be and their relationship, and if they go that way, they're going to have a very fun way. You're going to have a very fun interaction when they get to the base.
Well, I'm already there, but I'm also not.
Well, you guys are. When we left you guys, you were on the outskirts. You were like on a hill or a mountainside.
I'm not me though. I'm not me currently.
No, your pirate friend, your first mate.
Yeah, fucking
Joannis.
And I'm hanging out with Andrew Smith right now.
Yeah.
Joannis and fucking Andrew Smith, bro.
All right, everyone. Well, it's been an absolute minute. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And we hope to see all of you again back on Wednesday and hopefully even Friday too. So you're going to get a lot of content out of us this week. Trying to do the outro for Rolo here since he's actively sounding like he does not leave a Marlboro factory.
Yeah, it's not very easy. Not really the best.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you all again. Thank you for joining this interesting installment of Monday Night Mayhem. Until then, everyone, I guess we'll be seeing you around.
I will see you guys Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope everybody has a great week. And if I don't see you till Friday, everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving to all my Americans out there. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a wonderful night, guys. You all rock. You make this show go around. Peace.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. In that